We are currently waiting in line to get into the lock. There's a big green cargo ship in there right now. I'm not sure how easy it is to see, but as soon as that one gets out and passes us, we're trying to head into the lock and see if we can get into Mälaren, our first big lake. How are you feeling, Paul?
Good. First look.
We are locking.
What's the deal?
The deal is that we just entered a lake and it felt really cool. And now we're on our way out of the lock.
So these are the locked doors and we pass them now. So we leave the locked chamber, I don't know. Goodbye Mälaren Slussa. Happy captain. After the locking into Lake Mälaren, which is a big freshwater lake just behind Stockholm, we found ourselves a nice anchorage bay. So we spent a very calm, beautiful night there to wake up to the sound of birds and airplanes.
Today we decided to spend a full day at this nice anchorage, but apparently this also comes with a lot of stupid ideas. So now Paul is going to present to you one of our projects. Paul, what are you up to?
I want to fly through the boat.
You want to make a room tour with the drone?
Yes, flying, not holding.
Here's the drone. Here's Paul. Let's see how it goes.
Little scary. It's very shaky when it gets close to the walls. Who would have thought that? I think it's because of the air coming up again. But let's fly a little.
We save it for another day.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's the perfect condition. So if not today, then.
Okay.
Probably.
That's fair enough. This is our logbook, which is a little like a boat diary where we write for every day what's been happening and how far we've been sailing. And this is where the logo comes from, because we made a stamp at the beginning of the trip which says Desiree and signal flags. But now we also have a new stamp. Okay, this is not a good version of it. This one, which is this little friend, in which we show the total distance we've been sailing and the total number of motor hours. But we also have a third stamp. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's this one. So it's a pretty big stamp. It's also a homemade one. And it has a map of Scandinavia. So after 4 weeks we made one of these stamps and showed the route. After 4 weeks we were on Bornholm. And now we're actually up here somewhere. So I think today is the day that Paul has to make another stamp. Because he's the stamp master. Are you excited?
Apparently, yes, I am. It's just way too warm in here.
Yeah, it is very warm.
I'm melting.
And just to document that Paul isn't complaining for no reason, we have about 30 degrees down here in the boat. But it still feels better than being up in the cockpit because there's no wind and the sun is hitting you up there. You can even see how bright it is up there. Yeah, so we're trying to seek shelter down here, but it's not really working. We, by the way, brought our own stamp making kit to the boat. So if you have any other good ideas for which stamps we also need for this book, let us know. Because we're running out of ideas now with these 3 stamps already in work.
This is
Unfortunately, we made the stamp way too big, so we couldn't find a stamp pad that's big enough. So we always have the issue that the middle of the stamp, which is like the middle of Sweden, is not very well inked. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, that
or
looks
do I
good.
just grease it
Yeah.
and then it won't work?
We should Google where to buy the biggest stamp pad in the world.
Okay,
This is
this
limiting.
has to be good enough.
Mhm.
Okay,
Exciting.
like here, middle, center.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, you
Mhm.
ready? Wow! But the middle is not so like...
But it's nice. You can see what it is. But yeah, the middle is the issue. But in the last one, it was the same. The last one looked like this.
Yeah, but it looked
But
much
the middle
better.
was. Yeah,
Why
I
is
don't
it
know.
so...
How did we do that?
Or maybe it has to dry a little more.
Yeah. It is about 5:30, and there's a little wind again now. So we put up the mainsail, and now the struggle begins of taking up the anchor. We put up quite a lot of the anchor chain, so it's probably going to take a little while. Let me know if I should take over, Paul. We have left the beautiful anchorage behind us to try to find another one for tonight. And Paul is exploring new steering options.
This time from the wheelhouse.
Are you standing on the seat or are you sitting on it?
I'm standing on the fridge.
Oh. Our plotter, where you can see the depth, is mounted out here. And as you can see, it's doing stuff without me touching it. And that's because in here we have set up the iPad to mirror the screen. So now, from this new lifestyle Paul is living right now, he still knows how to say without hitting ground.
I can even... get the mainsail more in. Doesn't make any sense, but I can.
Showing off new skills.
Sometimes I have to look to the front.
Once in a while. Tonight we are all alone on our private little island. It starts over there. Then we have the clubhouse here in the middle. And then it ends over there. And that's where Desiree is. So it is pretty tiny. We are waiting for this bridge to open on our way to Stockholm, and the task is to not move because the bridge is only opening in 5.5 minutes. Okay, the bridge seems to be opening. Oh yeah, there's a guy running. Oh, it's closing! Sounds like a lot of cows coming. So this is a turning bridge. It looks kind of wild. We have 2 other boats coming through with us. And up there is the bridge master. There's the bridge. After the little bridge intermezzo, we are sailing again. And we're going to Stockholm. And it starts looking like a city now. It's kind of exciting.
For every mile that we get closer to Stockholm, the smile on the face gets a little bigger, and also the shoreline just more and more populated. You can now really see that this will turn into a big city at one point. It's a very nice feeling to get with a sailboat into a big city. Feels like bringing your own living room to a city. What are your expectations towards Stockholm?
A lot of ice cream stores.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want to cool down.
Here's Ray on her way into Stockholm. And this is the harbour where we will sleep tonight, directly under the bridge. Let's hope it's not too loud.
We just arrived at this nice harbour in the middle of Stockholm. They only have a couple of guest places, and the harbour master was here to help us dock. He was very friendly, and best news, they sell ice cream at the harbour. Ta-da! So lucky, happy sailors. I think we're gonna take a swim and then start exploring Stockholm. But it's really warm. I think it's above 25 degrees right now, and only a light breeze.
During our stay in Stockholm we didn't film much, but there was a lot of stuff going on. For example, the town hall celebrated the 100-year anniversary, and to honor that age there was a wooden boat race directly in front of the town hall, which was very interesting to watch. And also we met up with some friends in Stockholm, and we had a lot of heat, so we were so happy when finally the rain set in, which cooled down the city a lot.
We finally have some rain.
What are you doing, you?
It's a secret.
What kind of secret?
Stamp. For some friends.
That sounds good.
We are leaving Stockholm and getting ready for our second luck experience. Locking ourselves back into the Baltic Sea. We are in the lock now, and we have a bridge over there, and we're right under a bridge, and then there's a third bridge that's gonna open when we are going out of the lock. And right now they're closing the doors, so I'm guessing it won't be long.
So we just left the lock, we're now half a meter lower again, and we went to all of these bridges. Happy captain. Now we are still sailing through downtown Stockholm. On the left side we have Södertälje, and there is only one bridge left before we can head into the archipelago. It's exciting. And there we have it, the last of our bridges. It's moving! We're free!
Free! Back in the Baltic!
Free as a bird!